Hello, my fishes in the deep blue sea. My name is Ethan Yorke, and today we got a video that's coming right at you, so let's jump right in. Ladies and gentlemen, adulthood, unfortunately for me, is slowly approaching. Granted, there are some things I'm going to have to get through, like puberty in high school, but as of August 1st of next year, I'm officially going to be considered an adult, and I'm freaking out a little bit. But on my way to this dumb title that completely ruins your life, I am experiencing little tiny moments of what it's like to be an adult, and it sucks. Let me tell you a story that hopefully will make you feel bad for me so that you spread this video around so that I can get millions of views and don't actually have to go to college anymore. Now, I was working in an undisclosed location for 3 days in a row. That's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and the Thursday of Thanksgiving. And from my perspective, this was pretty hard work. Now, my feet were killing me at the end of the 3 days. Somewhat long hours. I was standing and moving most of the time. Let me explain to you what I had to do, and it's really, really weird, so just prepare yourself. This particular work had to package little things for the holiday Thanksgiving, little boxes that were filled with, all the ingredients you need to make a Thanksgiving dinner, because I guess people are legitimately too lazy to put in effort anymore for holidays. Okay. You have fake holidays out there that were literally invented to get you to spend money for no particular reason, but Thanksgiving at least has some kind of historical significance, and you're just gonna cut corners? Okay then. Anyway, so for these lazy people, we had to package about 600 boxes full of containers of potato, stuffing, what's that other stupid thing? Oh yeah, vegetables, yams, and then cornbread and a bunch of other stuff. But we, being the people I was working with, had to individually package not only every box, but every container that was full of food. So the freaking people just kept giving me 150 pounds of potatoes in a giant bathtub, and you had to scoop them out and put them in there and then slap it down, level it out. Okay, now put the lid on. No, you can't even put the lid on it because apparently you got to put it in the fridge first and then you can put a lid on it, which takes way more time than it needs to, but I guess that's the process. And see, I was struggling with this because, I'd put in what I thought was the right amount of potatoes, and my boss would come around and tell me that I wasn't putting enough potato. So I'd pull those back, put more potato, and then the co-boss or something would come in and tell me that I was putting too much. How do you want me to win here? So after 3 days of doing that, we packaged about 600 of them. It was rough, but then I got my payday, and I felt pretty good about myself. I was like, all right, I put in a little bit of work, but it was worth it because I got paid. Then life happened. I took my truck to my brother because it's been leaking water for a month, and I've known what's wrong with it, but somebody told me it was an easy fix, so I kind of put it off for a little bit. Turns out, this was not such an easy fix. My radiator in my car, which for those of you who aren't car people like me, I don't know what it is. It literally looks like an ant farm that you put in your car, that you put water in, and cars are so complicated, and this might be the dumb white person in me speaking, so I apologize for anybody of you that have a GPA higher than a 3.1, but you have to buy engine coolant, and it has to be approved by your car maker company. So apparently I bought the wrong one with my friend a long time ago. So that's another thing that I was doing wrong. And then I know how I cracked my radiator, right? I know how it happened. I'm not going to explain because I know people in my family are going to watch this and they're going to be disappointed in my decision. But needless to say, yes, I did something dumb and cracked my radiator. I'm aware of how that happened. Anyways, this dumb decision came back to bite me because what I thought was an $8 fix turned out to be an almost $200 fix, which was most of my paycheck. Literally, I had to pay for this thing 6 minutes after I got my paycheck. I'm like, yes, money. It's gone now. And, I'm explaining the situation to people that are in my family, and they're like, well, that's the adult life for you. That sucks! That is so unbearably poop to me. Especially since the reason why this hit me so hard is because I'm trying to prepare for adulthood by throwing money in my savings, right? But I had very, very little money in my spending account, and I don't like to go under $100 for the sakes of, you know, what if there's an emergency, right? So I had about $30 in that account, and I wanted to put most of the money into my savings and then just have just enough to where I was over 100 in my spending account. That couldn't happen because it's all gone now. And then, to make matters worse, I won some certificates from my work because some of the things we were doing were considered competitions, and I gave that to my brother as payment because I felt bad because he fixed my radiator and he was about to chop his hand off because he's like cutting, like he's got so many cuts on his hand, and I'm like, I can't just not pay him. I can't be that douche. Like, I'd be pissed if I didn't get paid, so he got a free pie and a $10 gift certificate to a gift shop that's got like postcards and stuff. So hope you're happy. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Listen, guys, I understand that YouTube is about having fun, and I am having fun with this. That's why this video is so bad, because I literally don't care. But let's be honest here. There's an issue at hand that we need to talk about, and that's the views just aren't there. Last summer, I was getting around 500 to 800 views a video, and that's after it's been out for a month. Now each of my videos is getting like 150. Where did you all go? Like, did you all die or something? Where? Come back to me. That's a good song, but none of you know it because you don't have odd tastes of music like I do. Anyway, so I'd appreciate it if you would share this on the Twitter, share this on the Facebook, share this on the... Do you share stuff on Instagram? No? You don't? You sure? Okay. Just shout it out as much as possible. That'd be appreciated. Speaking of shout-outs, why do I sniff so much? Speaking of shout-outs, I have been on a podcast for like 3 weeks in a row now, and it's slightly entertaining. I am a guest, but I'm like a permanent guest, I think. It's kind of a fun time. It's called the Real Talk Podcast. If you would like to watch that, the link will be down in the description if I remember, because I'm literally going to edit this for 15 minutes and then make a description and forget I even talked about this podcast. So go watch it. It's on John's channel. I'll try to put his link in the description too. I'm not going to do any of that. Let's be honest. I'm lazy. I didn't even take a shower or anything. Like, couldn't you tell by this hair? It's a disaster. All right, I will see you guys some other time.